Okay. Back with another different type of fat finger demo. This time I am going to be doing some PHP stuff. If you don't know about it, I've been using Exorcism lately for doing, they're like code katas for learning languages. I've been doing the Emacs Lisp. I've been getting a lot of good advice there. I've been also mentoring guys for PHP. Probably annoying some of them because that's just how I am. Okay, I started doing this before. I'm going to do a walkthrough on how I would do the hamming PHP. Okay, let's go to it over. This is not, I've already changed the demo from how it came before. Let's see now why. PHP mode is something is broken here. Weird. I gotta figure out why that's not working. Okay, so let's take a reminder of what we're supposed to be doing here. README. So there's hamming difference between DNA strands. I don't care about all that. Basically, it's giving us two strings, and we need to find the number of characters that are different in the strings. So it's pretty simple. With the implementation notes, what do you have here? And this is only defined for strings of equal length, so we're going to throw a root up PHP exorcism workspace. Find the exorcism workspace. Ugh. So yeah, that's not how we're going to do this. We're going to do compile, and we are going to do PHP. Do I have power unit? No, PHP unit. And we are going to do anything that has a test. So, PHP. PHP. Here we go. Save file. Yes. And a bunch of errors. Okay. And so let's see. Let's go into that test file for a sec. Because I don't like. There's going to be there. The first one we want to do is take it there of this edge case here. So we can do that again with the compile, but this time we're going to do filter. I only want to do the one because I'm only working on the one now. Filter, and we are going to do exception. No tests. Okay, so I didn't do that right. Compile. Does have to be exception. Should work. Okay, right. Okay, so we got one that's failing. Now let's go back to our test, and this is the type of exception that we need, and this is the exception message. So I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to go back into where are we? Hamming. Okay, so I already started doing this. If the strings are of different length, then we're going to throw new exception, and it should have with that message. Yeah, so let's go to. And that didn't work. Nope. Yeah, right. And here we are going to boop stuff. Yeah, with PHP CVF doesn't work. It's supposed to be doing it on save. I don't know why it didn't. What do you complain about here? Ah, because we're missing that. Okay, and PHP CVF. If you don't know what CVF is, it cleans up your PHP code when you save. Okay, so let's go back to our compilation buffer and rerun it, and we have a finished test. Okay. Now I have something set up here, which is going to be probably annoying for anybody that's looking at my test, but I have it set up to post the that is gonna like here, right? It already posted my solution to exorcism. Yeah, let me know if you care about how to do that. Okay, this is good. Okay, now let's run the other tests. Compile. Okay, I got 7 errors. Let's take a look at the test and see. This is not a good way to be doing test-driven development. Probably the next time I'm going to do it in case we've only got one. I'm going to write the test myself. Okay, let's go to Hamming. So there's a case where we've only got one. So this one is going to be easy. We can just do if. Been doing Lisp a lot lately. If it's like a bunch of stuff is not working right for PHP mode now. I don't know what happened. If okay, if what are we doing? If they're not equal, so but this is just this easiest way, which would be and just do strings strand strand a is equal 3 equals strand b. I want to make sure that they are the same type, so sometimes PHP will give you some. If they're equal, then we're going to do return 0. That's an easy check. And if we haven't returned 0, we'll return 1. That'll give me the case when there's only a single element. Okay, let's run our compile again, and we would see 7 errors still. Distance must be of type none returned. Did I forget to save? Right. Dummy. I'll figure out what that's doing. Why do I need to do that every time? It should be on unsafe hook. Well, there's at least PSR too. What are all these different things? Told me PSR2 files open in PH. How do you know that it's a PSR2? Okay, I gotta inspect that another thing. Okay. All right. So we are handling a. Oh, did we not run our test again? Only 3 failures this time. Whoa, that took care of really a lot of cases. Much more than what I was expecting. Save it. This is taking care of simple case where they are equal. Now I'm gonna do this doing the kind of like the brute force method. Now we know the strands are the same, so we can do now. I wonder, can I do this? So if I can, let's get a shell. Some interact PHP. I think you can. What I'm trying to do is echo. Yep. So you can access a string like an array. So we can just do this really. I can do it like this, but I'm going to do this again without a for loop in a second. For each I'm not sure if this will work though as index. And yeah. No, let's see if this works. It might work. So, we need a counter up here too. We can do distance. That's going to be 0. And so we can do if they're different. So we want to do strand STRAND character and a character. If strand A character is not equal to strand B index. If they are not equal, see, I'm forcing that because sometimes, like, taking care of the case where if there was some kind of number there or something, some kind of weird thing where a character is not a character. Okay, then we want to do distance plus plus. And let's go back to our compilation. I have a feeling it's not going to work. Yeah, we need to make for each has to explicitly be a. That's so we can do string. Come on now. Split string. STRS. That's I don't have any of my how about a split? Not. I don't want to do it. str underscore split. Right, that's what I wanted, I think. Converts a string to an array. CF. It's supposed to be doing that when I save. That should work. compilation. G. Oh. Yeah, one not just 4. Well, that's weird. That's weird. So I'll take a look at those cases in a second. Having tests. So we got 3 ones that failed, which is kind of weird. Showing that 1 matches expected 4. Dummy. There we go. That worked. We have to use a loop for this. Right. Okay, let's go with this. Yep. Moving to check the other. Check all the strings. And incidentally, this is redundant. Right? Oh, why you got a rebase? Check. Now I probably got a bunch of revisions there. I'm just gonna take a look at it. You guys can't see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I've committed 4 solutions already. 4 iterations. It's weird is that it doesn't count the iterations as white space. So let's see. Let me show you what I'm talking about there. Scene 2, I think it is. No, this one. Yeah. So you can see that here I've got 4 iterations every time that I made a commit. Right. Let's go back to Emacs only. And what I wanted to show you is, okay. Now that's all good, but this could be done a lot easier. Now there's a method, which I believe it is array. I could do this with an array map or reduce, but there's also an intersect assoc. Let's see. Show you what this is. This is like this is usually what when I'm mentoring people. I'm telling them you have a loop. But this is one of the ways that you can get it down. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to take 2 arrays, and it's going to give me the values that are the same, that they have the same key and the same value. Right, array intersect is like a set intersect. It's going to show me the intersect of the set. This is going to show me the same key and the same values. If they have the same key and the same value, it's going to return. So we can do intersect the source, split strand A, Okay, that's going to give me the intersect. I think there's a difference. There might be a rate intersect difference too. That would be, we can do it with a much inter difference. Yeah, there's rate difference, which I think does that exist. Does the same thing. See, if we were doing it with the intersect, we would have to count the we would have to count the, we would have to subtract the difference of the what do you call it, from the length. It's right. So here you're seeing the example. He's got A, B, C in the first one, and A, yellow, green in the last one, and he's got red. So what's in the what's the difference? You have red and blue. A is green. You know what? I'm not sure this is going to work, but we'll say it's different. Okay, that looks like this is going to work. Okay, that looks like that's going to work. Right? Trying to think of a case from this. If they're not the same length, it should be fine. I'm just worried that it's going to get me double. Let's try it out and just see. I'm not sure exactly how that works, so this one. Gotta get going. What? Come on. Okay, and count. Doesn't work right. I gotta get that thing working. I'll make this kind of, I don't know, stand B, strand B. Okay. Go back to my compile. And, oh, I forgot to do this. This way I need a return. This you can get out of here. Distance also I don't need. Oh, why does OO have a Firefox logo? That's weird. Okay. Very difficult. Okay, let's kind of split this up. Only I think it'll make it a little bit more clear what's going on. I split it up, so we're getting the count of the difference of the two arrays. I think that's clear enough. Make sure that still compiles. So PHP BF. Let's make sure that I'm doing this on 12. Not function. PHP C. See, this should be turned on. Oh, it's a function? Wait a minute. Let's just do some messed up stuff and just see if that works. Okay. It's weird. Why didn't that? Like, I think my PHP hook got messed up here somehow. Okay. What else did what did I want to do to? Oh, I wanted to make sure I'm using the right version of PHP. Standard. Let me make sure that I'm using standard. Now here's nil. If you look for that. Okay. Okay, so let's set Q that. Set Q PHP C BF standard and this PSR 12. So we should be using PSR 12 now, right? Right, we're using PSR 12. Weird, it's an object. It's that. One, the PHP or the PSC 12 code standard. PS 12, you dummy. Okay, but that wasn't right, so. Right, okay, good. And let's just, there's a PHP MD on this. For good measure, PHP MD. I think it's text. And okay, then we got rule sets. That wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, this kind of stuff you guys don't need to. You know what? I'm gonna save this for another time. So I'm just. It should be doing these. It's just. I'm gonna set this one thing. I'm just gonna check out what my what linters are set up. Fly check. Verify setup. PHP CS, yep. PHP stand is automatically disabled because I can't find it. PHP MD, okay. So let's you. So what are we doing? We are replacing the loop with function. Okay. And that's that. If you want to take a look at it, you can find me on Exorcist Master, whatever it's called, .io, and you can leave me comments on how I could have done this better. Let's see, maybe my line might be too long. What row are we on here? Why don't I saw? I only got lines. Wait a minute. Row mode. Call modes. Show call mode. Call. Come on. Column number mode. Mode enabled. Okay. Yeah. No, that's only 66 columns. Good stuff. And that's it for this. It probably took me a lot longer than what I expected. It took me, well, half an hour to do this. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm putting it up there. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, do like, don't like, leave me comments, do all that kind of stuff. And there's also the store where you can buy t-shirts and coffee cups and help support the channel and all this other stuff. Okay, call to.